What do you guys think, huh? I think I'm gonna enjoy this day. You want to invite those people over on the boat so they can get a realistic.
They have a Regal.
I'll be more than happy to invite them if they're cool with it. If you guys are okay with it.
We could try it.
All right, I'll get them to go over there. Hey guys, those guys at Regal are gonna give you $100 per person if you jump on the boat. Wait for it. All right, let's go see if these people want to board this boat. We'll be right back. What the? Damn, guys, look at this, look at this. What the? Check it out.
What's that?
The boat. And what's the top speed on that? Look how cool that boat is. You know, this is to do this. Look, one inside. And then we got more storage. That's the price in the moment. Well, thank you guys. You know, we got the big one. Sodas, anything. Go see that. Also has a build to become have a huge head in here. Oh boy. Yeah, come here guys. That's gonna save you a little bit of energy there. Yeah guys, well listen, we'll be here for a little while. Wow. Hey guys, listen up. We're gonna be here hanging out. We're gonna show you guys how you would really wanna use this boat. A 43 Regal SAV. It's gonna be a cool video. Stick around. I actually already filmed it. Wow, that's all I'm gonna say. And she's so pretty. All right, let's go ahead and begin this video right now. There. I hope we're not sinking. Oh no, we're sinking. Oh no. Wait for it. All right, guys, we're on an unbelievable boat, guys. Wait for it. Oh my. Guys, let me go ahead and start by saying I am in beautiful New Smyrna, Florida. This place, wait a second. What inlet is this? I think I was just recently at this inlet. Oh my goodness, with the super rib. Was I? That lighthouse looks very, very similar. What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Okay, what inlet is this? Do you know?
The New Smyrna Inlet. I don't know if it has a name.
I don't know if it looks similar, but
Ponce?
you know.
Ponce Inlet.
Ponce Inlet?
Ponce.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ponce Lighthouse.
Okay, no, this is not the same one. Because I recently had done a sea trial.
Okay.
Recently, and I was like, dude, I came in from a different angle this time. All right, listen, I want to introduce you guys because we're on a 43 SAV.
Yep.
Okay, your name is?
Jonathan.
Jonathan, which is our captain today. And we're also going to talk to Jonathan about some of the specs on this boat, on this Regal. And we got Jeff.
Yep, Jeff, marketing manager at Regal Boats.
Okay, come here. Let's go back here real quick, Jeff, because this is going to be cool. So, I always try to go to the boat shows and film Regal. But Regal has the best DJ at all the shows, and I hear music all the time.
Yeah.
So I don't really go to any booths that have music because it demonetizes my video since I'm going run and gun. But I know I saw this boat, not this particular one, but I saw a lot of Regals when I went to Dusseldorf, Germany.
Yep.
Which was amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
This is a monster. Like when I think about Regal, I think about your traditional lake boat in the middle of the country that's known. I mean, you guys have been around for like more than 50 years, right?
Yeah, more than 50 years.
So how many exactly? Do you know or no? How many years exactly you guys been in business?
We were founded in 1969 by the Cook family. I think math isn't my strong suit, but I think it's probably about 56 years.
Okay, so you guys have been through good times, bad times,
Absolutely.
Recessions,
Yeah.
everything.
You can name it all.
Okay, so how did you guys evolve to this monster? Like, you guys literally, dude, we're going out. Hey, are we gonna be good? Am I gonna have to hold my cameras good?
We're gonna be good.
All right. I'm just, you know, hey, whenever I see inlet, I got like all over inlet trauma.
Oh yeah.
No, PTSD. I just want to know what to hold on to the most. So in a nutshell, you guys have been around for a long, long time.
Yeah.
All right, so what is this boat meant for you guys to do? How did this boat evolve in the Regal family? And what inspired it?
Yeah, so we've been on a trend for just better craftsmanship, more versatility. One thing that I think our engineers do such a great job of is we're trying to build boats that do everything and do everything well.
Okay.
So like what's going to be so great about this boat, we'll get to experience a little bit today,
okay,
is that this is our SAV.
All right.
So it's going to be a fantastic boat for the family at the sandbar. You can fish it well. It's not a permanent fishing boat, but you have everything you need to go fishing. At the same time, you have a cabin that's unlike anything you'll see on a boat this size.
Yeah.
So whether you're out at the sandbar or you're diving or you're fishing or you're running to dinner or you're overnighting, this boat's designed to do all those things well.
So these wings will come out, right?
Yep, both sides. You got what we call our Terrace doors.
Okay, Terrace doors. So I see, like, I was just at a sandbar, right? At Elliott, and I had kind of told my subscribers that I was gonna go hang out. It was crazy, it was fun. And there's like 60 boats that camped over. And I'm looking at this boat, I'm like, dude, this would have been perfect.
Yeah.
You guys should have brought it over there. I wish I would have told. I should have told. But you guys,
maybe next time.
do you guys do like? Do your customers like really do the sandbar bit, or what's the? Because like I'm looking at this, is you got a little bit of everything. We got trip V8, so this boat's gonna move. So you're gonna get to where you want to go fast.
Yeah.
You're comfortable. You can fish, but you can also hide away if you wanted to in the cabin. And we're gonna show that in a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jonathan,
Yes, sir.
are we gonna be safe, Captain?
Oh yeah. Still
Wait for it. All right, guys. Well, listen, I'm gonna let them. So we can actually go to a little island today?
Yeah, we're gonna go to an island. We're gonna get everything set up. We're gonna grill some lunch. We're gonna have a good time.
Dude, hey, look at these waves, bro. Hey, Jonathan, are you sure we're gonna be okay with this 43?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
it's supposed to be.
okay, guys. Hey, I want you to see this. Oh my goodness. How good is the insurance at Regal? Wait for it. All right. You guys have been around 56 years. I'm good. All right, guys, let's go ahead and check this out. Let's show the inlet. All right, guys. Yeah, go do what you got to do. Let's go. Look at this, guys. We're going to start ripping it. Yo, this is wild. Wow. What the? Damn, guys, look at this, look at this. What the? Wow. Yo. Look at this monster, bro. Damn. Wow, guys, look at it. Look at these things rolling. Look at that. What the? Wow. Jeff, I did not expect this from a Regal. No way did I expect it from a Regal.
Great running boats, all designed in-house.
Okay, listen, Jonathan, you don't have to kill her. No, listen, we get the picture. Seriously, look at my cameras. My cameras couldn't hold up to the beating. Hey, those are the best mounts in the game. All right. Slow her down real quick, Jonathan. I want them to see what we're dealing with. Guys, this is crazy. All right. Wow. Holy smack. Guys.
Okay. Got what you need off here?
Dude, I'm still trying to compress exactly what
That'll be the roughest spot.
Yeah.
No. Well, listen. Okay, the reason I don't cut the camera on my channel is because I want the people to see the truth.
Right.
You don't hear any slap. What I do notice, this is a big girl. Like, she's heavy. Because for her to go and deal with what we just went through, you gotta have a lot of weight.
Oh yeah.
So, guys, we got some big rollers that we just went through. Okay, so I think I already kind of have an idea that if we take it offshore, she's gonna be okay. I wish somebody was at the inlet that can have filmed that, because that's like one of those crazy haul over inlet clips that Boat Zone will film or something like that. Because when you see that water just moving and spraying, you know she's eating. So, speaking of eating, we're gonna go ahead and eat later. We're gonna cut the camera, guys. We're gonna show you guys this boat. Absolutely. Look at my mounts. My mounts are like, sorry guys, we're done. All right guys, let's go ahead and continue here on this Regal 43 SAV. Let's go. All right guys, we are, okay, dude, we're heading back. How, in this inlet, because there's always gonna people say, oh, that's nothing. Guys, these are nasty. I mean, we got a couple big boys rolling around here. What would you say size-wise some of these waves are?
I'd say it's a good 2 to 3 feet, but stacked up real close, so could be even fours a little bit. So.
Yeah, guys, there was a couple fours there for sure.
Yeah, great test of this boat's hull design.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about that, the hull design right now. It's nice to see that we showed them what she's capable of, guys. Look at this. I'm gonna show them from the bow. I want them to grasp how big it is. Maybe they can get it from, guys, maybe you guys can see what's crashing in over here to, wow, dude. That little pocket over there, you see that pocket over there? Look how they're rolling over there. That's what we got, bro. Well, hello, Regal. Where you been all our life?
I know.
Okay, so you know what I just thought, like, you know how like when you're growing up, you're like, you know, the very conservative, quiet kid, you know, nobody says nothing to him. Then there's that bully that goes and tries to slap him around, and all of a sudden, that kid just goes, wait a second, I'm gonna defend myself, I'm gonna show you what I got.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I just felt right now. I was like, this is not a lake boat, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think we got great performing boats that get underestimated.
Yeah, this is our Ocean Track 2 hull design that our engineering team did a great job developing in-house at Regal, and has pretty substantial valve flare in the front and a really aggressive entry for, you know, cutting through some water like that, but also tapers off to a real nice 18-degree dead rise at the transom, so it stays very stable while you're running, and then also, you know, fishing a wreck or something offshore. But then you'll also see what we're going to do here is sneak into some shallow water. It only draws about 3 feet with the engines up. So.
Look at this little guy. Look at this little guy. This guy's actually going to be barreling through the monster too. Like some of these small boats out here, it's just reckless, you know, just coming out of these inlets. Okay, so we're going to take her inshore now. We're gonna walk through, show her around.
Yep.
And I kind of want this video to be something like that somebody can see all the comforts, the creature comforts that you guys provide, because that's important for a lot of people, right?
Right.
Because we're gonna hang out a little later, we'll eat and go to the islands and stuff like that. But I want the people who are interested in a boat like this to really absorb how it can be used.
Yeah.
And that just showed a lot of people. Well, listen, a lot of people right now just said, you know, one of the things that we struggle with in Miami is a lot of us want to go to Bimini all the time. Regrettably, our boats are not capable to go all the time.
Yep.
But if it's kind of rough, hey, whatever, we can do it on a boat like this, right? And then you can stay out there if you wanted to.
We just ran this one to the Abacos from Port Canaveral.
Okay.
About 6 footers the entire way.
6 footers. Yep. Wow, dude.
Great boat for it.
Wow. All right, well, you guys got scan struts in the back. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
How much phone charging do you guys need?
Think about everything.
Dude, that is crazy, for real.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's continue here on this Regal. Wow. Okay, so a couple things that I noticed here. Wow. We're walking with them, and I want Jeff or Jonathan to show us. But all non-skid. But all this area is living area below. And then you have also more storage here. Man, I feel like I've done a disservice for not going and showing you guys these boats at the boat show. I almost feel bad that I haven't filmed your boats at the boat shows.
Yeah.
I really do, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull the cord for the DJ the next time I'm there. I'm just gonna pull the cord. I'll be like, what happened?
Or give me a shot ahead of time. Maybe we'll get you a private time to come in. We'll shut the music off.
All right, guys. All right, we're gonna continue here in Ponce de Leon Inlet. It's Ponce Inlet, right?
Ponce Inlet.
All right, guys. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna continue here. Wow, that was wild.
Let me ask you this: would you like to go run the boat inshore, or do you want to go set up and do a walkthrough?
Come over here. We're rolling. Come here, because you know you can step on there. Doesn't matter.
I don't want to get my feet all dirty.
All right. I'm still in shock that this boat didn't fall apart, right? Because in stuff like that, when you hit something really hard and you go like that, you start hearing things break, blah, blah, blah. When I film, I'm always looking for stuff like that.
Yep.
It was so solid. Now, obviously, I don't want to jeopardize or hurt anybody's boat or mess up just because I'm on the video. But I do want to run her because I want people to see on a good day, and we can do that somewhere inshore, right?
Yeah,
in
right
here?
up here. Yep, we can go do that right now.
Okay, so we're going to run her inshore now, and then we can see how fast is she coming. Get over here so they can see you on camera, Jeff. So how fast will she go? Like the way she's equipped, she's got triple 450s?
Yep, right now she'll do about mid-50s.
Mid-50s.
You could also do twin Merc 600s.
Okay.
Or triple Merc 600s.
Okay, wow. So what's the difference performance-wise that you guys have noticed? Because I saw one with twin 600s over there. What model was that?
So that's our LX43. Same hull design, different interior layout, depending on how you like the boat.
Okay, so I didn't see that one from the inside as much as this one because we were kind of running.
Yep.
But I can see where a lot of people want to have this entertainment, and then all this below is the cabin.
Yeah, we have a large cabin that's really well designed. I think
I like
something
that.
you won't see on a boat this size.
Yeah, you see, I like this right here because you can tell that you can walk up here if you wanted to, do what you need to do. So that's got that non-skin and you walk around this area, but all this is below.
Right.
And it's big. This is big.
Yeah.
For below air, and we're going to show that now, guys. Let's let them run it. Come on, Jeff. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. This is.
Okay, we'll go up and around the corner and run first.
You know, I saw a wind finder.
Yeah.
And it says that it's more than what you said on camera. Yeah. So, but whatever. Listen, I think that's what sells boats.
Yeah.
When people could see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so is this a safe area where we can run this again?
Yeah, we can run right here.
You want to take her up? Okay, so Jeff said about 50s. We can take this.
Yeah, this boat tops out about 54, 55, mid-50s.
All right, well, make her move.
All right, let's go.
All right, guys, I'm going to get back here. Let's go. Come on. He started to put some throttle. of shoals in this area. All that's a shoal, guys.
These are all what we call disappearing island. Big party hangout spots over here.
Yeah. And right now we're cruising around 33, guys. We're gonna talk about fuel now in a little bit. Looks like they're dredging, doing some stuff over here. When I was back there, fellas, when I was back there, how fast did we get her to go?
Just right now we got up to like 35.
35, so we
Yeah.
couldn't take her to. It wasn't enough airspace.
Yeah, a little tight in here, but
Yeah,
we'll find somewhere we can open her up.
You gotta idle up just a little bit and then she'll open up here.
yeah. Don't call me pushy, guys. Don't call me pushy. I already hear it. I already hear it. Alfred, you're giving us a hard time.
Nah, not at all.
Listen. I think the people over there at the factory who work very hard to make these boats,
Yeah.
they should really know that guys like me are on boats all the time, right? And this is a well-made boat. To hear and see what it just did, and obviously the way it feels very stable. Is there a Seakeeper on this or no?
Yes, this has a Seakeeper 4 under the hatch there, but not engaged right now.
So it hasn't been engaged the entire time.
No.
And for those that don't know what a Seakeeper is, guys, it's essentially a gyro, right? And it stabilizes the boat. So if you're in rough stuff that rocks left and right, you just put on the Seakeeper and it'll stabilize the boat. Mm-hmm. Do you like personally using the Seakeeper on when you're going or no?
Yeah, it's great, especially for when you're out there either at slower speeds like trolling or anchored on a wreck or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, really great. Helps a lot. We saw about 80% roll reduction on this boat, so that's a big deal.
That's crazy. And what's the beam on this?
This boat is 13 foot 2 inches.
Yep, so you got about 13.2 beam.
That's
and
without the wings.
Without the wings.
You're
Yep.
about 20 feet with the wings down.
What? Oh wait, we're gonna have to bring people onto this boat. Wait for it. Dude, they're dredging this entire area. See the dredge over there? They're like moving all the... All right, guys, we're gonna continue here. I don't want to be pushy, fellas. I don't want to be pushy.
What you got?
I'll wait for it.
Yeah, we got a little bit
No,
of an
I know. Guys, we'll be right back. I don't want to put you guys through this mission, but listen, this is the life, dude. Look at, this is the life. All right, guys, we're back. Okay. Oh, nice.
So all of these outer seats rotate, so that way if you're trolling or you're hanging out the sandbar and your kids are jumping off the back of the boat, be hanging out here.
So
Well,
now
it's even cool.
I can do the same thing over here on this side.
Right. Or say you're sitting here grilling, you need a little extra table space, and we'll show you this later.
Okay.
All of these fold down flat, so you can use these as extra tables.
I know this is like a model that's just recently came out, like last year, right? At
Yep.
Fort Lauderdale?
Yep.
Is that when you guys unveiled this? Okay, so I'm sure there's people that might say, hey, do you have a dual roll option? Is that something you already asked? Have people asked you yet or no?
We don't on our 43, but we do on our 50.
Oh, great. We just went from a 43 to a 50, folks. Regal, you got us.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one coming, guys. Forget about the 43. Let's go straight to the 50. Where's the 50 at? Okay, so that is something that you guys make based on, I mean, there's a lot of differences, right? Some people are restricted by just their dock space and they want to have a boat in the water.
Yep.
And maybe the 43 is the max size that they can have, or 45 or something at their home. So I can see where people will downgrade from other boats to come into a boat that's capable like this. Like I can see guys with fast boats saying, hey, listen, I already done the fast bit. I kind of just want to chill, right?
Yeah.
I want to, listen, it's nice to go 100, right? But there's only so much wind fatigue you can get in a day. right?
Yeah, we're seeing that from the fast boat guys, and we're seeing that from the hardcore fisher guys too. Because,
Really?
I mean, think about how comfortable a fishing experience would be on this. Because you can go, you got your pressurized live wells, you got your rocket launcher table, you have your rocket launchers on the hardtop, you got rod holders everywhere, insulated fish boxes, you got everything you need to fish. But there is so much more comfort. So like you could go out fishing with the boys one day, or take the whole family out, and they could be sitting here, got drop down TV, so you can be fishing while people are watching
But Jeff,
TV.
I won't look cool like if I have an awesome fishing boat, dude. I'm not gonna look like the cool fishing guy.
I don't know.
I listen. Listen. You don't have to convince me.
Yeah.
And you know who's gonna really make the decision? Your wife.
Right.
My wife. If I had the option of buying something that offered all these amenities or something that looks like a killer, cool, awesome fishing boat, she'll be like, "You really asking me this question?" I'll probably get slapped around a couple times, and then she'll say, "Don't even ask me dumb questions."
Yeah.
So, which I think that's why I want to show this boat, right? Because there's so many differences and so many creature comforts that when you're out there, when you're actually using the boat,
Yep.
like if we got stuck out there for whatever reason because of weather and you're far away, you're gonna be comfortable. I'm not gonna have to. I mean, I don't know about Jonathan. Jonathan, how tall are you?
6'3".
6'3". So yeah, we'll put him in the front berth right there. I'll sleep on the bottom berth, on the two berths in the back. Right, you get one side, I get the other side, and boom. One thing I did like about it when I went in there, because our stuff is in there, guys. All my stuff is, the AC is piping in there, dude. It's so cold.
You have AC at the dash here too.
So you do have AC that comes out here too?
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Dude, it is.
4 little vents right here to keep you cool.
Oh, okay, so what about like guys that live up north, like in the San Juans and the Pacific Northwest? Is this something like, is there a model that you guys that's a little bit more enclosed for like climate situations, that things are colder, maybe more wet?
Yeah, so we have our LX43 that just released at Miami this year, which runs on the same hull as this boat.
Okay.
But everything from this bench seat to the bow is different. So you have a fully enclosed glass cockpit with 360-degree glass.
Okay.
All that opens up as well. So you can close it all up, crank the AC or heat, or if you're out here in the beautiful sunny Florida, open it all up, open your side windows, open your hardtop, open your front windshield, let all that air back in.
Okay, so you see, like this boat, I think will be more popular in South Florida, right? Like in the Florida market, because, dude, we're never gonna have. We want to be open, out enjoying the element of the wind, the breeze. That's kind of like what makes you feel good when you're on a boat. I mean, I think boating and being on the water is therapeutic.
Yep.
People ask me, well, how do you have grays and you're almost 50 years old? I'm like, dude, get on a boat. So yeah, we're gonna continue, guys. This is awesome here with Regal. I can't wait to see the little island we pop up at, because I want to show them how this opens up. Wait, hold on, what's going on? What's the conversations going on here? I already got in trouble, guys, because I used the word downgrade, and the point that I was trying to make, Mr. Jeff, listen, it's not a downgrade when you come to any boat, right? Sometimes your life changes. As you get older, like me, right? You're like, hey, I've been there, done that.
Yeah.
I wanna go back 2 steps and be somewhere else.
I think that makes sense.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I use that because it's like me telling somebody, bro, I know what old people like, and they're like, who are you calling old, right? Right. But yeah, your life changes, and as soon as you're saying, hey, listen, maybe I don't need that sport fish anymore, I'm gonna go ahead.
Change your boating lifestyle.
Yeah, you're just gonna switch it up.
Yep,
so
that makes sense.
guys, they're about to throw me off the boat over here, and now I can't tell them to run this thing as fast as I want to run. Can you run this boat, Jonathan? Like, I want to run it. Like, I want the fast guys that want to downgrade to now this 43 SAV that just want to chill. They can still get some move. They can move. So we have the triple 450s.
Yep, we have triple 450s from Yamaha, and we offer 2 other packages. We can do twin 600 V12s from Mercury, or triple 600 V12s from Mercury, depending on what setup you like.
You want to turn around, because I think we're going to lose some space over there, right, to run, or no?
Yeah, we can turn around. There's some room over there.
Yeah, we can do it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and run this thing. We're going to run this 43 SAV Regal. Wait for it. All right, guys. Now this is what everybody wants to see, folks. This could be you. Look how pretty this boat is, guys. This could be you guys. This could be you guys. Let's go. Let's see this monster. Come on. Nobody's in front of us. Get ready. Let's go, guys. We're gonna run this thing. Let's go. Give it everything. Give it everything she's got. Let's go, guys. Wow. 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 Wow, this thing is beautiful, guys. That is what I wanted to give you guys. Finally, I was able to give you guys the shot. Wow. You don't realize how fast you're going until you start feeling that wind. There it is, guys. Yeah, we can slow it down. We don't want to wake those guys out. Yeah. Wow. Jeff, so I had a really good dinner yesterday.
Yeah.
But I'm going to downgrade at the island right now. And we're going to go ahead and cook off of this thing.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Grilling some burgers.
All right, guys, we're going to do some burger time over here. Oh, man. Dude, I can be on this boat all day.
Yeah.
Don't mind me if I start taking a nap later. I'm getting older, guys.
It's comfortable downstairs.
I'm getting used to a 4 o'clock nap. Guys, don't call me at 4 o'clock anymore. We got the grilling gonna happen, folks?
We got the grill coming.
All right, guys, we're gonna wait for it. I only see 2 burgers there, dude.
I think there's 2 more underneath.
I was gonna say, what are you guys gonna eat?
Yeah.
Right now, everybody's saying he's gonna eat 2 of them. No, let's go. All right, come on, let's go, Jonathan. Let's go show this Lazarette right now, because this is gonna be this is like now the stuff that you want to know when you go on these trips, right? Sure. Like, so let's go. Let's open it up. Now things just got interesting.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so show me and let's talk about this right here. Like get in there and then start explaining what we got in here so they can get to understand us. Because let's just say somebody made a decision at a boat show. I just bought a Regal, honey. I want you to see what we bought. All right, so let's talk about this area here. Tell me everything that's in this Lazarette.
Okay, yeah, so this is either, you'll mainly come down here for storage, but any kind of maintenance or anything you'll be doing, it's all accessible right here. So you got dedicated table storage here.
That's the table that goes up front?
Yeah, it would slide right in here. We don't have it on the boat right now, but it would go right there.
Okay.
And then kind of the star of the show here is the Seakeeper 4 gyro stabilizer that will eliminate about 80% of your roll when you're out there offshore running. So,
which is crazy, and we hadn't even used it today.
We did not.
And the boat ran fantastic, by the way, guys. Fantastic. And here are these lithium banks that they were talking about earlier?
Correct. Yep, that's what we talked about earlier. So that's what's powering our air conditioning and the grill right now. So you notice, you don't hear any generator sound because we still have battery.
So are new customers starting, because this is fairly a new option that started to hit the market in the last couple of years, and it's become very popular.
Correct.
Because of the noise aspect.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to worry about getting diesel and signing in and checking in certain places if you have diesel in certain boats, right?
Yeah, so you really won't use much diesel at all. It does have a 26-gallon diesel tank that powers a 5 kilowatt diesel Fisher Panda generator back here.
Okay.
But that's really only going to kick on when these get low. So if you have short days on the water, that might not even kick on very often at all.
And Jeff was telling me that'll kick on automatically.
Yes, it does it on its own. So there's no more, messing around with the switch panels and all that. It'll do it all for you.
And these are what?
Those would be the inverters for the battery bank.
Okay.
Inverters and chargers.
And you have your on and off switches here.
Correct.
4.
That goes with those, but you don't have to Those are all automatic as well.
Automatic.
Yeah, and then over here you have your automatic battery switches and your 12-volt battery distribution panel.
And you still have a lot of storage space down here too, if you wanted to, right? So to store maybe a C-Bob or stuff like that.
Sure.
Okay, what's the fuel capacity on this boat, and where are the tanks sit? Where do they sit on this boat?
Yeah, so this boat has one 498-gallon tank that's positioned just forward of here, under the wet bar where Jeff's grilling. Okay,
and what was the cruise like? What cruise efficiency have you seen on this? With like, what's it running?
This boat will do probably around 0.6, 0.7 net cruise, something around there, depending on what power package you get.
What power package do you enjoy the most that you've operated? Because you've done a lot of these media days.
Yeah, I like them all. You know, they're kind of all.
You're such a politician. Ladies, he's single, by the way. Go ahead. All right. No, so right now we're with Yamaha. So
yeah. Yep.
But you also have a Mercury option.
Correct. Yeah. So you can get triple Yamaha 425.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 450s.
Okay.
So that's our Yamaha option, and then we offer twin and triple 600 V12 Mercuries.
So the triple 600s on this must be amazing. That's a lot of power.
Sport boat. It gets 0 to 30 in about 6 seconds, which is pretty crazy. So I'd say that is the most fun one to drive.
Wow.
1800 horsepower.
And what's the top speed on that one?
That'll hit mid 60s, or mid to low 60s. So.
Mid to low 60s.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's close it up. We're gonna have to see exactly if these burgers are gonna meet my expectations. Are we gonna enjoy this? That's the question, Jeff.
I hope so. We'll find out though.
I love this. You see, look, you know, this is the stuff that you can't tell on a walkthrough at a boat show. Look. Do that again. Because, no, look.
Yeah, trying to find something to throw away.
No, but I'm just saying, like, okay, so a Red Bull or something will fit through this. Maybe even a Coke can, right? Without you even opening it. Boom. Smart. See, those are the little details that I think people like. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and judge all his stuff. Okay, so tell me a little bit about the cooking. Also electric, or what's going? Everything is electric.
Yep. Yeah, electric, smokeless Kenyan grills, and like I said earlier, no generator running, so it's real quiet. Really nice.
And then I saw also that we have down below the. I just lost my train of thought. What is wrong with me? You said the Kenyan. Oh, the microwave. That's what I was thinking about. So there's a microwave. I saw it in the cabin. Yeah. Is there a microwave anywhere out here anywhere or no?
No, just one microwave.
Just one inside. Okay. And then here, what do we got down here?
So both of these are. Pull-out refrigerator. And one of those can be optioned as a freezer if you'd like to.
And then we got more storage there.
Yeah, this is just a couple drawers here. A couple drawers behind me too. All your snacks. And a Yeti cooler here.
And the Yeti cooler, it pops out? Is it on a rail or something? Or it just sits there?
There's enough clearance to open it and get your stuff.
Okay, cool. Dude, this is so well thought out. Jeff, I'm not judging, but, you know, if I had high blood pressure, I mean, wait for it. What do you guys think, huh? I think I'm going to enjoy this day. You want to invite those people over on the boat so they can get a realistic...
They have a Regal.
I'll be more than happy to invite them if they're cool with it. If you guys are okay with it.
We could try it.
All right, I'll get them to go over there. Hey guys, those guys at Regal are going to give you $100 per person if you jump on the boat. Wait for it. All right, let's go see if these people want to board this boat. We'll be right back. Okay. The pressure's on now for real. You know why it's on?
Why's that?
It's on.
Let's do it.
I'm telling you, it's on. We got those visitors. Those people that's a Regal.
I know, that is a Regal 26 Facet. Unless they're shutting out for it.
Okay, first and foremost, you guys didn't like do this for the video, right? Because I will feel duped completely.
I'm not that smart.
Good answer, good answer. Good. There you go, Jeff. At least you agree with something. We both agree with that. Okay, so they're gonna come on board. The first thing I overheard them say, "Oh my God, look how cool that boat is. Look at the things, how the wings come out. I've never seen that." So let's see their reaction while we're here.
Awesome.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and.
Well, I'll do some cooking, and Jonathan and Alfred, you guys walking through.
Yeah. Guys, this is not planned at all. What do you think is going to surprise them the most?
I think just all the technology and comfort of this boat is
Do
probably gonna be pretty.
you think they're going to even want to go back to their other Regal?
They might go home on this one.
Oh, let's go. Well, since it's in the family, you guys are Regal owners. We wanted to invite you guys to come on board.
Thank you.
So, first of all, thank you guys for like jumping on board, because we noticed the boat immediately, and the guys from Regal were like, invite them over. And then one of you guys said, what are those wings out there? How cool is that?
Yes.
Okay,
Awesome.
so you guys come beach here often? This is where you guys hang out?
We live here, yeah.
That's awesome. And what Regal do you guys got?
26 fast deck.
There you go. And he said that. Jeff said that. And by the way, my name is Alfred, guys, and this is Jonathan.
Hi.
And Jeff is on board cooking, but everybody knows you guys are welcome.
Thank you. Cooking, that means there's a grill? Yeah.
There is a grill. They're going to sacrifice some of their stuff for you guys. There you go. All right. Okay. Okay, so we have a ladder here, but I think if you guys step up closer, you just step up, boom.
I like the
Oh my gosh, so it just folds out.
No, I like that better than a ladder. Yes, a lot better. Oh, this is very cool.
Huh? This makes the deck
This
so
would be good
cute.
for diving.
Oh, so much open space.
This is awesome.
When
Look
you
at the
trade it
deck
in,
for
Brad.
diving. For
Yeah,
diving.
great boat.
Brad's trading his in next year. Maybe this
Let's
will be the next
go.
one.
Hey, this is why we did this.
Keep
You're
it in
going
the
to be signing
family.
papers before you're out of here, buddy.
Yeah, all right.
For diving and snorkeling.
No, we got the paperwork ready. Don't worry about it.
Awesome.
Did any of you guys bring a blank check by any chance? Any blank checks?
Live wells? Oh, I love
American
how much
Express?
shade
Yeah,
there is.
we're only on
Oh, this comes out, huh?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, this is great.
Yes.
How many
Wow.
coolers are in there?
Oh, this is so great.
So you have a refrigerator,
it's gonna be
bigger
bigger
refrigerator, or you get a refrigerator freezer.
Okay.
You have your Yeti, and then that.
Now think about
I love how much
diving
room there is.
Yeah.
in and out.
Freezer plates. So
These are the freezer
Kids can
plates?
just jump on and
I
off.
know, for diving and snorkeling.
And the kids can just jump
Yeah.
on and off.
And then this
This,
one over here has
Brad,
a
this is
built-in
a
ice maker.
great
I was
keys
going to
boat.
ask where the ice maker was.
Right there.
nugget ice.
Guys, feel free to grab some sodas, anything.
Good ice.
We got,
Nugget ice.
Long nugget.
if the kids want anything to drink, they can get sodas in there and stuff. It's cool.
Thank you.
Let's get them in there. So I want to,
So cool.
guys, go inside there. Go inside there so you can see it.
Go see the cabin.
Go see the cabin.
It's like going to the boat show.
Yeah, this is cool.
This is better than the boat show.
Yeah, this is better than the boat show.
Okay,
Love this.
so this is why we're doing this video, right? We want to show families
Yeah.
what Regal is doing, because a lot of people just think Regals are lake boats.
Well, we
Nick-
were just saying his boat was a
talking-
lake boat. We
yeah.
were literally just saying that.
Okay,
this morning.
so we got that
That is so
perception
funny.
and we just literally cut it.
Yeah.
It's no longer
Now
a lake
it's
boat.
like a lake boat, intercoastal boat.
I love it, yeah.
Isn't this awesome?
This is
We
so
plan on
cool.
getting another Regal. We're just doing outboards this time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this is,
This is so cool.
isn't this awesome?
So
Fantastic
great.
boat.
Yeah.
I just love the shade. There's so much shade
What
back
year is
there.
this boat?
This one was made last year.
There's
made last year,
also
it's
a lot of
24.
space
Yeah,
for sunning.
so it's their hole number one, and they're using it for like media days. Let's go down inside because you want to see what the kids just saw.
There's a microwave.
What do you guys think? What did you?
Tiny bathroom with a tiny shower.
What? You got to be kidding me!
There's a TV down there.
Look, there's a TV up here too.
Yeah, here too. Look at that.
Oh my God, you can watch football off the bat.
At the same.
That's awesome.
This is like the ultimate house. I would live here.
Yeah. Come on, we can watch football while we're out at the island.
Did you go down there yet?
No, let's all go down there because I want to see what you guys think.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, so cool.
It's love the galley.
Bathroom with tiny showers. Tiny toilets.
All right, Brad, let's run away on this boat.
No, look, there's 2 beds.
I know.
And then the galley area. Hey, Jordan. I love the dual sleeping area.
You see that? Like the kids normally can stay here, and this also has a fill to become a master.
I was going to ask. I figured it did to convert to a king.
Yeah, it does.
Storage. Where's the
I would
storage
live
in
here.
there?
The storage. Well, you're gonna have storage here, and you're also gonna have some in here,
Racks there.
and then you have a huge head in here. Look at the size of this head.
Bathroom.
Oh my gosh, that is huge.
Go look in there so you can see it.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my gosh.
It's a beautiful bathroom.
I'm ready to run away.
Yeah. This is amazing for my long shower.
This is a really good keys boat.
Awesome.
A kid for a keys boat?
Yeah.
Can we buy this? Can we buy this?
This would be good to run to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Like we can live overnight.
We should rent this for a week.
Yeah, please, Mom. Like, can we
Did you
go
see
to
the 2 beds?
We should rent this for a week.
Can we get this and like?
And then it turns into.
Oh my god. We should rent this for a week. This is so awesome. Isn't this crazy? And there's a TV. So cool. I love
There's a
this.
TV
And
down
there's a
there.
TV.
Cool.
There's a TV down there. And little
That is very
windows.
Oh, it's an electric lighting system.
And then
What?
this. What's in here?
It's just your smart controls. Your shower.
It has a
Look at the rain shower.
Tiny
It's a rain
shower.
Oh, neat.
The tiny
I
shower.
love that there's a window right here because you don't feel claustrophobic at all.
You see how much light it brings in?
Oh my
It's a lot of light. We were just talking about that a little while ago when we were doing the
Yeah,
walkthrough.
because it could feel really tight and.
Yeah.
There's a microwave.
Wait, this is
And
everyone.
then this becomes a big bed also.
Yes.
We're all in here. It doesn't feel too cramped.
Yeah, and like if you're, this is what I always think. Like if you're going to Bahamas or whatever, and you have a storm, like shit's down here.
All right, we're ready to go to the Bahamas.
Let's go.
This
Hey.
looks awesome.
We got to go to the Bahamas now.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Hey,
I'm ready.
how are those burgers coming along?
Burgers are looking good. I'll flip them here in a second.
Let's see.
Where they turn and you can flip that way.
Oh boy. Oh,
She's getting there.
All right, guys.
To go to the Bahamas? Yeah.
This is so awesome.
So we built this boat in 38 and 50.
And a built-in, Mary, look at this.
And this is how big?
For the
This is a
mom,
43.
a built-in
43.
trash can.
I love it.
You lose a lot of room on 38? 38 doesn't have the flip down size, but you still very spacious. You have the island you can walk around.
Dad, you've been saying it in there, but get this one next.
Yeah, why not?
Hey,
Rent it.
you guys can get it next, of course.
So when you're driving, these come up
So yeah.
and build in the sides.
So yeah, if you guys step over here,
that's very cool.
we'll touch a button so you guys can see. Wait 1 second.
Do is touch up down.
Okay, look, we'll do this one on this side over here. Ready?
It's nice too.
You see?
Oh my god! And then it still has a door, so even if you want to go
You can
out.
fish out of it too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Great
and
for
all the
fishing or
rods
great
would be
for the
out of
dock.
the way.
I was trying to see how many rod holders there were.
There's quite a few.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Two
looking
live
for.
wells.
Has
Yeah, two
outriggers.
live
Jen
wells.
likes
So
outriggers.
cool.
Oh, it does?
That's what I was looking for. Thank you.
Yeah, why not?
This is so cool.
Yeah.
Be able to keep
So you can fish, you can hang out, you
Yeah.
can do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So it's the ultimate do everything boat.
Yeah.
Sports activity vessel.
That's what SAV stands for.
SAV. That's so
What do
cool.
you think, Grace? You want to get one?
Mom, can we get one?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
How much money?
Yeah. I love it.
Don't worry about the money. Dad'll worry about that. Wait for it.
By the engine.
Okay, so we just did a sea trial on it, which what impressed me the most. You see how you guys are all wow about this?
Yeah.
Me, that I'm a creator on YouTube and I film a lot of boats.
Was it nice and smooth like a Cadillac?
It was rougher than a monster out there, and we just barreled through it like
Yeah.
a
Wow.
freaking tank, like an aircraft carrier.
It's amazing.
So yeah, Jonathan was our captain.
Wow.
He didn't lay off of it. He let me show what this boat is capable of. So if you're stuck in bad weather with all these little ones that you care about, stick them down there and just run, go.
Can I steal this boat, please?
Can
It's
you-
the best because if a storm comes in and you're all at the island and you're just like worried that there's no place to go, then you just stick them down there.
Stay on the
Yeah,
it's great.
you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Alfred.
This is so.
Yeah, thanks for
Well, listen,
And there's all these rods.
guys, there's a kite there. You think those kids could use a kite if they wanted to or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, come here, guys. Come over here. There's a kite over here with our stuff. Okay. Grab this kite here. See if you guys can get the kite going. Okay, here. Grab it. Don't make sure it's tied up. There it goes, guys. Go use it until we get out of here. Okay. Have fun, guys. Okay. And you guys are more than welcome to grab some drinks and stuff.
So cool.
And now you guys met Alfred Montaner from the Chit Show.
Yeah.
So when you type in Chit Show, like my shirt says, that's gonna save you a little bit of energy there.
Go, V, go, run!
They're gonna waste some energy there. I did that for you guys.
The energy is just like never ending. Very impressive. This is so cool.
Lots
Yeah.
of functionality.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Oh
I feel
my
like
gosh.
everything on the boat is very functional and like no wasted space or anything. Yeah, very
It is
impressive.
cool.
Thank you. No, thank you so much. What a treat.
Yeah, guys. Well, listen, we'll be here for a little while finishing up and stuff like that. You're more than welcome to come back, grab anything you want,
Thank you.
soda-wise. And all right, guys. Well, listen up.
Thank you, Brad.
We're gonna get out of here.
Thank you very
Hey,
much.
it was a pleasure,
Oh my
guys.
gosh, thank you so much,
No,
Alfred.
no.
Nice to
Hey.
meet y'all.
Good to meet you.
Good. Nice to meet you guys. Check out the channel. You guys will enjoy this video.
Okay, thank you.
Look at the kids. I love that. You see, look at that. They're now you're gonna have to teach them how to fly it, Dad. Wait for it. All right. Don't think you're off the hook.
Oh, we're still going.
I'm back in the game.
We're almost there.
Listen, don't beat the. Who's doing the taste test? Is it gonna be me or you?
I think it's you.
I think it's me too.
I think it's you.
All right, guys. All right, guys, because this is gonna be the final clip.
Yep. Let's do it.
So, all right. So I like cheese on mine.
Perfect.
I wouldn't mind some onions. That's fine. I see
Yeah,
that you got the onions.
Onions
That's
are
good.
up to you.
No, okay, that's
We
good.
got all your condiments over here.
Okay.
Build it how you want it. I'll
Okay.
put some cheese on it in a minute.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and wait for my taste test here. Jeff, you want to give them your last name so they can really bully you?
That's okay.
We'll be right back. We have made it to what's this island called again, Jeff?
This is Tata Island.
Tata. Okay, Tata. Sounds so fancy. Like this Regal 43 SAV, guys. Okay, so most people, you know, they have the attention span of a grasshopper. Mm-hmm. So by this point, they probably have dropped off. But the person who wants to buy this boat wants to see this video from beginning to end. Sure. And that's how and why I want to make it this way. Because now I want to give them the full, we just seen how it rode, we took it fast, we took it out of the inlet. Now I want them to see what creature comforts. I mean, this thing's a beauty. How many people, did you see those guys over there just asking, oh man, what boat is that? It looks beautiful. I'm sure you get that all the time.
We do, yeah. We were just here last weekend, and the amount of attention this boat got was just incredible.
All right, guys, so we're gonna walk right now. We're gonna do a full walkthrough with Jeff from Regal of this 43 SAV. Okay, you just boarded, but there's a ladder right here. Yeah. So in this case, we don't need it, but because I want them to see how they would use it, right? There's a ladder, you got some cleats there. All right, let's...
Yep, so a couple cool things back here. You know, obviously you got your pop-up cleats. You do have a ladder on this side of the boat.
Okay.
Moving back, you know, one thing that we pride ourselves on Regal is our low-to-the-water swim platforms.
Okay.
So, you know, as you look just even right here, like the ability to step right onto the beach.
Yeah.
We try to design these boats where our platforms are as low to the water as possible. So if you got kids, animals, anything like that, just provide just a better boating experience getting in and out of the water.
And it's harder sometimes doing a step up, right?
Right.
For some people it's harder to do that hard step, and if you don't have the right, you know, handrails and stuff like that. Okay, so obviously the maintenance guy who's going to be working on a boat like this likes the fact that he can work from here if he had to, take off those cowlings, easily accessible on a maintenance aspect here, right?
Yeah, we keep our for that reason, and just for like any time you're using the boat for just ease of access and versatility, we have our swim platforms that wrap around our outboards. So that gives you access to and from both sides of the boat, you know, even when your motors are trimmed up.
Yeah. So this was with storage also down here, which is what we're using right now for our anchor out back.
So this is dedicated stern anchor storage because, you know, these boats are built by boaters. A lot of us like to
go and hang out at the sandbar.
Yeah.
So to make it so you don't have to go through and drag your anchor throughout your boat, get your boat dirty.
Yeah.
Boom, your stern anchor's right here all the time.
Boom, and then you're literally right on. This is a beautiful spot, by the way. I see that there's a little door on the right of that. What was that? Something? It's like trash or something?
No, these are where you get your shore power.
Okay, so if you wanted to go ahead and stay somewhere.
Yep.
Okay, let's go forward because I see that we have some speakers and we got some live wells.
You got speakers everywhere, man. It's an entertaining boat. So you got speakers here. You got speakers up in the tower. You got speakers all throughout the boat. Speakers in the seats. Speakers everywhere. But this is where the boat really gets fun. You know, we call this our SAV, which stands for Sports Activity Vessel. So for us, what that means is we're trying to create a boat for all activities. We want to do everything and do everything well.
Yeah.
You know, it fishes really well, but it's not a tournament fishing boat. But man, can you kill it at the sandbar? Can you kill it fishing when you want to? We give you all the accessories and tools you need to do the job.
I see. Okay, so how big are these live wells here? Can we open them up and show them?
Yep.
Yeah, let's
so
show
these
them,
are
guys.
pressurized live wells. I'll have to get you a specific number, but I believe they're about 25 gallons.
And then you have dual, right?
Correct. You got dual. Yep.
You don't want the pilchards to hang out with the sardines or
Nope.
you know,
We took
mix them
one
up.
of these out not too long ago where we had bait in here, we had a guy cooking burgers over here, and we had 2 sailfish hooked up at the same time.
That's awesome. Okay, so right now we have this sunshade out,
Yep.
right? So tell me a little bit about that because that's a nice little feature to have, especially when you want to hide from the sun a little bit.
Absolutely. So this is what we call our power shade.
Okay.
So our power shade, it hides into the hardtop, and then when you want some extra shade here in the cockpit,
Okay.
touch of a button on your digital switching screen, she comes right out.
Okay, I'm going to try to look for stuff, right? So I'm assuming this is a seat that pulls out.
Yep.
And if I'm wrong, guys, boom. So you just got a lot of seating right there for a lot more people.
Right. And then, as I mentioned, how we want to build these boats for how you boat. So this whole piece, you can decide whether you want this setup here where you get the dual live wells, a flip-up bench seat, some storage here, or you can opt for what we call our Ultra Lounge, which is a massive sun lounge, like the size of this thing, that multi-position seating at the touch of a button. The whole piece slides forward and aft.
Okay.
Just to really give you, if you don't need live wells, why not have just a big sun lounge?
And what do we got here? Storage?
More storage.
Look, everybody put their shoes on this side. On the other side, there's the same thing, right?
Yep.
And I see that we got cup holders for days, and we got some lights up here as well.
Yep. Some LED spreader lights.
Okay, so I see some access here. What's going on in here?
Yeah.
I want to see all the surprises. I want them to see everything. All right, guys, he's touch of a button.
So that's our cockpit TV.
Oh.
So we were here 2 Saturdays ago.
Dude, why don't we put this
Grilling?
on now? We're gonna grill now in a minute.
Yeah, we had the Masters going on while we were over here grilling and hanging out at the beach.
Dude, that is nice. I love that. Okay, let's put that away and let's continue because.
Yeah, we got back here. We got a couple of things I'll just show you real quick back here.
All right, let's go ahead and
Before
see
we go
here.
forward.
Let's
So
see.
obviously you got storage under these seats. We try and put storage everywhere you can.
All
But
right.
a couple cool things. These boats here have these 2 chiller boxes. So these are freezer plates.
Okay.
So you don't need any ice. But this boat is equipped with an ice maker. So this one pumps ice directly into this.
So it's literally feeding it ice as we're
Yep.
cruising, doing what we got to do.
Yep.
What's
And
powering all that? A generator in here?
Yep, so you have 3 options for that here.
Okay.
So we do, you can do a generator,
Okay.
you do lithium ion batteries, or you can do what we call live power. So what's cool about live power, and that's what this boat has, it's got a lithium ion bank,
Okay.
and then those will run everything for quite a while. When those get down to 20%, this generator quietly kicks on all by itself, charges those back up, turns itself back off, and then you're running back on your batteries. So you don't ever have to think about your generator. You don't have to
We're
think about your
living in the
batteries.
future. Literally.
Living in the future.
We're living in the future. Okay. And I'm assuming that all that is down here.
That's all down here. We'll open all that up in a minute. Down here you have dual insulated fish boxes on both sides.
I'll tell you, there's a lot of fishermen right now that are saying, honey, come over here. Look at this boat. Let me put it on the TV. Hold on a second. Let me show you what.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the actual doors that if you don't have the wings out, you can just open and close the doors, right?
Yep. So you got dive doors on both sides. So super nice for getting on and off the dock.
And where's the push button for those to come up and down?
So you have them in your digital switching.
Okay.
Or you have a manual switch up here. So from any, you can control them from any display on the boat.
All right.
Or you can press them right here, and then she'll go right up.
Is there an override for this at all, or no?
I believe.
Oh, that's fast. Okay, that's fast. Yeah, and I'm only asking because, you know, sometimes, you know, you might have a power situation for whatever reason. You know, things happen. So you just want to make sure that you can close it and do what you need to do.
Put this back down.
Yeah, go ahead. That was fast. How fast it opened up and closed. And just like that, it went from like 12-foot beam to like 20?
Yeah, 13.2 to about 20.
That's crazy. Okay.
So as we move forward, one of the big things I think that separates us from others in the space, our engineering team did a fantastic job laying this boat out.
Okay.
So it's really thoughtful. Like, and I encourage you as you're out here today to really just kind of think through it. So I can be here grilling, that TV up. You can get to the cabin, you can get to the helm, you can get to the bow. Nobody's gonna be in your way because you have access on every single side of everything. So you have just easy access throughout the boat. There's space, there's layout. In the layout, you're not blocking each other.
And you just turn these over. You can actually turn those bolster seats back to the other side, right? You can rotate them.
All four of these will sit forward. The two outer ones rotate aft in case you got kids jumping off the back of the boat or you've got kites up in the air. And then all four of them will sit down flat like this, which is super nice because, you know, you got, say you've got your sink open and your grill open here and you're cooking and stuff. You're like, well, I need a little more counter space. You can lay all these down here and just way more counter space for when you're cooking and entertaining your guests.
And we'll show a little bit of that cooking here. Okay, so what's going on here? Why do we have this here? This is like an additional option, right? Like,
yeah, so this is our, what we call our garm rest. So what's really cool about this is, like, say, you know, we just took this boat to the Abacos not too long ago.
Okay.
From the helm seat here while you're driving, you can control everything that you can on your displays up here. So if you want to adjust your autopilot, or you want to turn your lights on, or you want to do any of that, you can just do it at a fingertip right at your armrest.
That is so comfortable.
So comfortable.
So comfortable. Like you don't. Everybody's probably more than likely entertaining and talking and laughing and having a good time, and then, oh wait, can you turn this on? Can you move this? Can you move that?
And
boom, you just do it right here.
You're not using her. She just falls out of the way.
Yeah. Beautiful. I didn't even know that was there. That's awesome. We've been on the boat for a couple hours.
Yeah.
So nice. And then obviously you have your scan struts here that you can charge your phones, and then you can control from back here as well.
Yeah, it's always a bummer when your phone dies. So we just try to make thoughtful decisions. Like, we got some space here. Let's let everybody on your boat have a phone charging. And you got here, you got them at the helm, you got plugs in the bow.
Let's talk about the helm. Let's get up here because I'm actually charging my phone right now on this scan strut here. But let me know a little bit about this.
Yeah.
So he's turning them, and just like that, guys. You can change positions immediately. Okay, so let me know a little bit about what's going on in the helm and stuff like that, because we were on it and Jonathan's been the captain. But tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah. So again, we really work on ergonomics. Ergonomics is a big part of what we do at Regal. So as you're sitting here at the helm, you know, think about your backrest angles and just where everything is placed. You know, you're not awkwardly using your joystick or your bow thruster. Everything's right within fingertip reach without it just feeling weird. And then at the helm, you got twin displays, and then this is our digital switching system.
And it's all integrated to the entire boat, right?
Yeah, you can control just about everything here. So you can turn on your live wells, you can put your sides down, you can open your shade, you can turn on your ice maker, you can control all your cabin lights down here. And what's really cool is, like, everything is animated. So, like, as you turn things off, you'll see that there.
Yeah.
Turning off. It does the same thing here. You know, these will fold up when you're pressing the buttons, and just gives you the ability to have really good fingertip control of your boat right away.
Yeah, change it. Okay, I see that we have like a sunroof here.
Yep.
What's up with that? How does that open? How does that close?
Manual entry. I'm a little vertically challenged, but you can get right here. So she just manually opens like that, little extra air.
Boom. Yeah. And even if you want a little bit more sun, right?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's not that. Okay, I like this here also. So there's not a lot of glare. It's nice.
I like your big one-piece curved window for ultimate visibility.
So we're back. What's this? Okay, so what's this here? Well, you're gonna open up the wind deflectors, or what's?
Yeah. So what we designed these for is like, you know, you got those days where it's blowing, or you got a long run, and maybe you just want to get out of the wind a little bit.
Yeah.
So you'll press these buttons here, and that just deflects the wind right off of you.
Wow.
Huge difference on these outer seats.
I don't know if I've seen that like that. Look at that. Is that something you guys designed at Regal yourselves, or?
I believe so. Yeah. Well, that's a good question for engineering. I don't know the answer, but I can find out.
Wow, but
Sure,
that's nice.
We do
Okay.
about everything in house.
So you have stuff, and then Jonathan earlier said that there's air conditioning because there's air conditioning below, and then you're also filling it at the helm.
Yep.
And you got multiple speakers here everywhere throughout
Everywhere. Yep.
I like this here also, that you can walk up. Well, let's walk that way just so that we can give them that visual.
Yeah. So what's fantastic about this is if
And
you're
guys,
going places
you're holding.
where you boat a lot with fixed docks.
Yeah.
Like when we do take these to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
They're all fixed docks over there.
Mm-hmm.
You can just step right off your boat.
Yeah.
Right at dock level.
Right
You're not
there.
stepping down. You know, we try and think a lot about multi-step entry. So as you're looking around, you'll see that. So even from the bow here, you can see you can step right on to your foredeck, right to a step there.
Yeah.
You have high deck boarding over here. And in the back, you'll notice that too when you're back there, there's multi-step points. So that way it's always just your easy access into your boat.
And here's that sunroof and basically everything that you need to get to. Okay, let me get up there. Now, this is a demo boat? What's the story with this particular boat? Is this boat for sale? What's the story?
This boat, I'm sure, will be for sale sometime. This is our prototype boat. So this was the first model we made before we went into production.
Hull 1.
Hull 1.
Wow. I'm on Hull 1. I feel special. Okay. And I'm assuming you guys already done a lot of media events and all that good stuff.
Done a few.
Okay, so we're going to get into the cabin now in a minute, but let's get towards the bow. I want them to see exactly what we got.
Just as an example, you know, as we talk about multiple step boarding, this is tucked into the side here.
Nice.
So if you got a fixed dock over here, easy access right in.
Boom. And that's what we were talking about earlier as far as those easy steps, right?
Right, exactly.
It's easy steps. You don't have a big step up.
Huge bow. We know a lot of people like being up in the bow. So we created a large, comfortable space here. As you get in here, I'd encourage you to sit down. So I know you go to a lot of boats. And
Absolutely.
think about the angle of the backrest.
Yeah.
Compared to maybe some of the others that you've been into, just because, our team sits there and they think about these things.
And they sit there for hours and they're like, pass me a beer. Let's think about this.
Right.
Maybe not a beer, maybe some wine, maybe a Celsius.
Maybe a Celsius.
Depending on who you're asking, right? Okay, so I would assume there's access for a table here as well.
There's a table here for sure. You get a table here. You can do a table back there.
And that'll be stowed where?
There is dedicated table storage in the boat.
Okay, good.
Yep.
And we got more cup holders here for those drinks or whatever you're using.
More cup holders here. You got storage under the different seats. I'm guessing this one's full of stuff. But.
And I saw that also you have fusion.
Fusion pucks, yeah. So what's super nice about these is you can control it from anywhere in the boat or throw it in your pocket. It's waterproof. Hop on the sandbar over there and you can control your speakers from the beach.
Boom. Easy, guys. Very, very easy. And there's more storage where you're sitting, right?
These ones do not. It's just this one.
Okay, this one up here?
And this one. So
okay. All right, guys. And then we have our anchor locker, which I definitely want to show them the space on that. Let's see if I can get in here. All right.
And you got a freshwater wash down in there as well.
So if you want to wash down the anchor, and you got your nice big old cleats.
Yep, so what's nice is, we talk about our shade back there, and we don't have it set up right now, but we do have our Bahamas shade.
Okay.
So that'll connect a shade from your hardtop to poles over here. And
so you can have
shade as well.
a shade in the front as well.
Yep. You got armrests throughout. And just really leaning into the ergonomics and the comfort of the boat.
Okay, let's get them into the cabin.
The cabin? No problem. Let's get our lights on. You can do this down there too, but it's always just nice to do on the digital stitching screen.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and get in there. This is where I think a lot of people are going to really like to say, hey, I want to consider this boat, and here's why.
Right.
I'll tell you where I think where most people are going to really be impressed is the way that it performed out there. And I'll tell you, is there ways that they can do dedicated sea trials and stuff like that when they're interested to that point?
Yeah, so we do occasional demo days, but if somebody wants to do one sooner,
Okay.
you can reach out at regalboats.com or their local Regal dealer and set something up.
Okay, first thing is it's tall in here. Like you can be a tall guy.
Yep.
And you're not going to hit your head.
Yeah, we have a minimum. Over 6 feet is our minimum in here.
Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get in here. Okay, so show me everything in here and tell me a little bit. First thing I've noticed also is that there's a lot of AC pumping in here.
A lot of AC, and then you know, we got our vents kind of tucked in here in different places. We try to make sure it's comfortable down here through AC, but also natural light. You see, we got a huge window in here. There's windows down there, so we want that natural light feeling. It's like we don't even have all our lights on right now, and it's pretty bright down here.
Yeah, this is fantastic, and I love the textures and of what they've done. So, what are some of the options, right? Like, if somebody were to build their own, maybe they want darker woods and stuff like that. That's an option, or is it?
There's not a lot of like customization like that downstairs.
Okay.
There's a tremendous amount of customization up here.
Okay.
So this boat, you can control just about every zone of your interior.
Okay.
A lot of different color options. I think between the options and all the colors, there's about 1 million different ways you can customize this boat.
A million, that's a lot. Okay, we got 2 berths here.
Yep. So aft right now you have 2 twins. This will convert into a king, so you can have a full beam stateroom down here with a king bed. And then where you were just sitting, this also converts into a berth as well. So this will fill in with the filler cushion, and then this opens up as well. So if you just need some extra leg space, this will flip up, and you could put your legs right in there.
So you see, this, Jeff, this checks so many boxes for people. Right now, somebody is watching this video saying, honey, I think we're going to have to reevaluate that other boat that we're going to get.
Yeah. And what really separates us down here is the head. So we have a full standing room head with a separate walk-in shower.
Wait for it. Storage?
Yep, just a little bit of storage down here.
We'll get in there now, guys. I want them to see.
I think right now we have an Apple TV because the Regal team has been using the boat the past few weeks, and I think they've been watching movies and stuff.
You've been busted, guys. You've been busted. Come clean. Okay, so it's extremely spacious down here. And you said that this, I guess there's a pocket that'll fill. Yep. And then all of a sudden it's a king.
It's a king, yep. And you have a TV right behind you, a little bit of storage.
And here's the TV, guys. All right. Let's see what makes this head so special again.
Really just the space. There is not many 43-foot boats out there that have this much headroom or a separate walk-in shower. So you can see here you have your head to your left, and then to your right you have your walk-in shower with a LED lit rain shower coming out of the ceiling.
This is very spacious. It is. And you know what the crazy thing is? Jeff, you don't lose any headspace at all here.
Nope.
So somebody that's 6'5", 225 and ripped like me, you know?
Yeah.
Like me, because guys, I'm that tall. Trust me, you should see what's behind this camera. But yes, it's very, very tall. A lot of tall people sometimes feel shorted.
Right.
Isn't that ironic? Tall people feel shorted, right? Because they're like, man, there's not many options for me. But look, guys, this will work for you. And there's the rain shower. Awesome. And then your door will just close.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so definitely let's get out of this real quick, because I think we've showed them everything we need to show them in here, right? Wait, all right. This is the final. Actually, Jonathan, here, I need you to do this, because this taste test is going to happen. There's a way that I do this, Jeff.
Yep. How was that?
I don't know. Let's see.
Got your burgers over here. All your condiments are behind you.
How do you open this thing?
Pull it, I think.
Pull this out?
Push, maybe? Push.
Oh, push in. Okay.
Got it backwards.
All right. All right, guys. Do you want to do anything extra to it? Do you want to put anything on it? Because I don't want no excuses after the fact.
Nope, you do you.
All right, guys. We're going to do a little bit. We'll do a little bit of catch-up. Right? This one was mine, guys. I'm right. Just not. A little bit of ketchup. We got to take advantage of some of those cooked onions. We can't not. Okay. Oh, wait, that's too many. I'm looking like a glutton here. Hold on a second. I'm trying to make sure that this is good for you, for your reputation.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's not. Actually, you know what? I'm not a chef, guys. I actually put this here where all this other stuff is. Where are the plates? Where are the plates? We got.
Under the buns.
Here. Yeah, here.
There you go.
Okay, guys.
You want a top bun?
Yeah, I got it here. Oh, I got two bottoms. Oh, it doesn't matter. That's
Okay.
all right. That's all right. Somebody's gonna have two tops.
That's fine. All
right, get in here. I want him in the shot because this is the moment. This is the last clip.
Good luck.
What do you think? You think I'm gonna like it? Dude, I eat in Miami.
Yeah, you got
Miami,
good food down there.
Okay. The last time I actually ate a good burger, amazing burger, was with Derek from the Food Boat.
Okay.
He has a big barge, whatever. Long story, but it's
Not Derek. Good luck.
Oh my gosh, undercooked. Turn it off.
Is it not?
There's blood in that, bro.
You want to cook some more?
You just ruined the video. You had one job.
I know.
You had one job, Jeff. Jeff. I'm gonna grab E. coli from this video.
Yeah.
All right, guys, listen. Buy an SAV 43, but whatever, don't buy or eat a burger when this guy's on the boat. Jeff, thank you so much.
You're welcome, man.
Jonathan, thank you so much. Guys, if you're in the market for a boat this size, I would tell you, come check it out. Seriously, in all seriousness, and it's not that bad. I mean, I like a medium rare. You know what I'm saying? We got to head down there, right?
Yeah, that's right.
We're good. We're good. Alfred Montaner making a scene as always. Hey, go ahead and call these people up and give them a hard time. I'm out of here.